All right, I have a great story for you today. And remember, our focus today is going to be on the characters. All right, the name of the book is called Same, Same, but Different.
I know this book.
Great. What are you supposed to do if you know this book? Thumbs up. Same, same, but different, hands down. Now, why do you suppose the author used the words same, same 2 times, but the word different only 1 time? Same, same, different. Jordan.
Because there's probably lots of things that are same, but a little things that are different.
Oh, that's a good possibility. Shreya.
Maybe both of the things do different things, but in different ways.
Oh, that's another great idea. Jacob.
There's 2 of the same things, and there's 1 thing that's different.
Oh, another great idea. What do you think, Anvita?
There's two things that look the same about their face and stuff, but 1 thing that's different.
So 2 things that are the same and 1 thing that's different. Okay, I'll take 1 more answer. Rashad.
Like your kids?
Well, there are kids. Kids are the characters. Can you give me a little more about that? What could be same, same, but different? Can we get somebody to help you? George.
They do stuff in the same way, but it's a little different.
Okay, that's another great answer. All right, here we go. Same, same, but different. This is written, let's go to the title page. This is written by Jenny Sue Katechki Shaw. And it is illustrated by the same person. So that means that she is the author and the illustrator. All right, before we get started, could we do a check and see if you are in your best listening position?
Yes.
Are you sitting crisscross applesauce?
Check.
Are your pockets touching the floor?
Check.
Are your eyes on the speaker?
Check.
Are your hands in your lap?
Check.
Are your voices off? Thank you. All right, here we go. In art class, I painted a picture of my world. My teacher mailed it across the oceans. This is my world. Take a very good look at the picture clues. Where is this picture coming from? Look at those picture clues. Javon, where do you think this picture is coming from?
The United States.
Why? Why do you say the United States? Javon?
Because I see the United States flag.
Ah, there's the United States flag. That's an excellent clue. Anything else? Look carefully, Ishal.
Because the United States is a big country.
And do you see that country? Yep, there it is, right there. Anything else? Addie.
It has grass.
It has
everything. It has everything like a world.
Well, yeah, this is the world, and inside the world they have the United States. George.
It looks like how we draw a world.
It looks how we would draw a world. Can we tell which character is doing the talking? Can we tell that yet?
No.
Thumbs up if you think yes, and thumbs down if you think no. Oh, I see a few yeses. Jordan, can you tell which character is doing the drawing? Just tell me.
The white kid that's painting looks like the moon.
Why? Why do you think that's him?
Because he looks like the guy on the cover.
Ah, so you did some very good detective work. He recognized the character from the cover.
Yeah,
Anything
that's
else?
The same shirt.
Tanvi?
I can make a connection.
Ah, you made a connection? What connection did you make?
When I was in preschool, I read this book named A Little Same But Different, and it starts out just like this.
Oh, okay, good. All right, let's look at the pictures that are on the easels. Can you tell which one is the beginning of this picture? Right here? Lily.
The one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. A boy drew back with colors of the sea. This is my world. Same, but different. Where is the other character writing back from? Millen?
India.
How do you know?
Because the Taj Mahal's right there.
Ah, the Taj Mahal. Any other clues, Shreya?
There's a camel there.
There's a camel. Adi?
I know it's India because there was a Indian on the cover.
Oh, how do you know for sure that he's an Indian?
Because Indians live in India.
Rashad?
I see there like a Indian god,
Ah,
like the god of India.
the god of India. So this is my world. Same, but different. P.S. Who are you? My name is Elliot, and I love to climb trees. My name is Kailash, and I love to climb trees too. Same, but different. P.S. Do you live in a tree? What do you think his answer is going to be?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Let's find out. That is my tree house where I play. I live in a red brick building with my mom, dad, and baby sister. I live with my family too. All 23 of us. My mom, dad, sister, brother, grandmother, grandfather, aunties, uncles, and cousins. So how many are in this family?
Four.
And how many are in this family?
23.
And our animals. Let's take a look at these animals. What animals do you see? Shreya.
Maybe some cows.
Some cows. Tanvi.
A buffalo and a cow.
A buffalo and a cow. Anvita.
A goat.
A goat. Lucy.
Some chickens.
Some chickens. So, where does Kailash live? Shreya.
farm. Like
A farm where?
India.
In India. I have pets too, but not nearly as many as you. Same, but different. P.S. What does it look like where you live? Now I'm doing some wondering here. P.S. What does it look like where you live? What does P.S. mean? I've heard that on several different pages. P.S. Do you live in a tree? What does P.S. mean? Lucy, do you know?
It's like the end of a note, and if you write P.S., it means that you're writing something again.
Again, it's at the end of a note. That is correct, George.
Partner secret.
Partner secret. That's very cute. It sort of means that. P.S. It stands for postscript. Say that. Postscript. Does anybody know what the word post means? Post. Post game, post season, post. Now, different than post office. Post office means a letter place. But when you use post, like post season, it means the word after the season. So postscript means after the letter's written. So when you usually write PS in a letter, it's usually at the end of a letter. So the author has chosen to use this at the end of the page, sort of as an afterthought. And he's using it to ask a question. Yeah, the author's using this as a clever way to ask a question about something he's wondering about. P.S. What does it look like where you live? Let's find out. A great river runs through my village. Peacocks dance around trees shaped like umbrellas. The giant sun. The sun is giant and especially hot here. Can you look at the picture clues and find another clue that tells us it's very hot there? What's another picture clue, Jacob?
That there are like little waves coming out of the sun.
Yeah, heat waves coming. Very good. Another one.
Ooh.
Nathan.
There's like a drop coming down, like him, 2 drops.
What are those called?
Sweat.
Sweat. Yeah, the illustrator used sweat drops. Very good. Do you see anything else?
People are getting canoes.
Yeah, trying to cool off maybe in the water. All right, very good. So this is what it looks like in his world. In my city, the sun hides behind tall buildings, tall as the sky. Taxis, buses, and cars fill the streets. Does that look like any place that you have ever been? Does that look like a place where you've ever been, Lucy?
Chicago.
Yeah, it looks like it could be downtown
Chicago.
Here, there are few cars and still too much traffic. Same, but different. Now, I'm thinking and wondering, what do they mean by there's few cars, but there's still too much traffic? What do they mean by too much traffic, Tanvi?
Because in India, people usually ride on animals.
Ah, and they're out in the
Sun.
Where?
On the road.
On the roads, in the street. So that's part of their traffic, isn't it? To be on the animals in the street. Look at, they have people on elephants. I see a camel. Then there are some cars. There's a taxi. There's a cart. So even though it isn't the same kind of traffic, it's still traffic. Rasham?
I know what's that over there.
What is that?
Auto.
An auto? Oh.
I love to ride.
I ride a bus to school with my friends. So do I. Look at his bus. Same, but different. Does anyone know what this is called, what he's riding to school? Do you know what that is, Shrihan?
A bicycle bus?
Well, it does look like a bicycle bus because it has pedals that make it go. Does anybody know the name of that? Do you know, Javon?
A pedicab?
A pedicab is one name for it. You're exactly right. It has another name, though. It's called a rickshaw. Say that word. Have you heard that word before? Have you been on one?
Yeah.
All right, turn turn around to the smartboard. I thought it would be kind of fun to do a little research right now. And let's look. I went to the internet and I looked up rickshaw school buses. Now, those of us that have never been to India, I've never actually seen a rickshaw before. How many? Raise your hand if you have seen one before. Wow, lots of you have. Great. So let's do some research to see what they look like. Have you ever seen one, and have you ever ridden on one? All right, here we go. It says rickshaws. It says there are different types of rickshaws, which include a pulled rickshaw, two-wheeled passenger cart pulled by a person. Here's that one. A cycle rickshaw, which has the pedals and the wheels. And then there's the auto one that Javon mentioned. And then there's one just pulled by a person. There's pulled, cycled, auto rickshaw. And then I also found just some school bus ones from India. These are all from different little cities and villages in India from schools.
My cousin,
Tanvi?
my grandma and grandpa live in a village.
In a village? Well, look at this.
I know the
Here's one from the convent school bus in India. And that's pulled by the bicycle. There's a Delhi school bus in a crowded seat. That's pulled by a bicycle. There's one. Here's one. Look at all those children on that bike. They have their book bags. Here's a motorized one that actually has a motor.
Yeah, that's what I.
Have you seen those kinds?
Yeah, my cousin goes to that motor.
Your cousin goes on that kind?
Yeah, I know that cousin on that.
Did you?
My dad.
And then here's one, again, that's pedal. Tiny school bus in Delhi. There's a bicycle one. And there's one of those motorized little ones. The petty ones. Pedal pet. There's a bicycle one. Public school. And look, they put their book bags and stuff up here.
Wow. Backpacks.
Backpacks.
What if they fall? What if they fall? They don't.
They're tied on. It looks like they're tied on. See, there's a front.
Yeah, they don't get off.
And then there's an empty one.
Because it's so small, I can't pick like that.
And then there's one. Oh, look how many boys are on that one.
I want to go.
So, very cool.
I've been on a motorcycle.
You have?
All right. Turn back around.
Is it a boy?
All right, so he says they both go to school. Same, but different. There we go. This is our alphabet. This is our alphabet. Same, but different. This is how you write Elliot and Kailash in our alphabet. This is how you write Kailash and Elliot in that alphabet. Does anybody know what alphabet that is? Shreya?
It's called Telugu.
No, this one is not Telugu. Do you know what it is, Anya?
Hindi?
It's Hindi.
Yes.
This is the Hindi alphabet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hindi alphabet. My favorite class is art, where I can be anything. My favorite class is yoga, where I can be anything. Same, but different.
Yoga.
This is how my friends and I say hello. They do a handshake. This is how my friends and I say hello. Namaste. Same, but different. We're best friends, even though we live in two different worlds. He's drawing on the floor a bird He's drawing a bird. Are they the same birds?
No.
Totally different.
I'd like
And they live very far apart, but they say that they're best friends. Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, that's possible.
Thumbs up or thumbs down if you think that's possible. All right, hands down. Lucy, why do you think that could be possible?
because they could still be friends because they're writing notes to each other.
What's that called when you write notes and letters back and forth to each other? Do you know what that's called, Jordan?
Messages?
Yeah, but what's it called when two people write back and forth? Marwena?
A pen pal.
It's called being a pen pal. And they get to know each other by writing notes back and forth, and they learn a lot about each other, and they got to be really good friends, even though they live far apart in two different worlds. George?
I made a connection.
Oh.
My best friends live in Canada.
In Canada. And are you still good friends?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Excellent. Good connection.
I made a connection.
You made a connection?
Like, I have some friends that live in Canada, and we go there to visit them.
And they're still your friends, aren't they? All right, hands down for 1 minute. Let's finish reading. It says, we're best friends even though we live in two different worlds. Or do we? Are their worlds really that different?
No.
Or are there a lot of things that are the same? Different, but the same. What do you notice? The book was called Same, but Different. Now the author wrote Different, but the same. Why do you think he changed those words to different, but the same? Tanvi?
Because, maybe first he thought it was going to be the same, but it turned out to be different.
Okay, so they were different, but they ended up being a lot the same. Yisha?
Maybe because some of it's kind of same, some of it's same and some of it's different, and it's equal.
And it turned out that it's equal? Oh, maybe. Adi?
Maybe he wanted to do patterns.
Maybe he wanted to do patterns. Jacob, what do you think?
He might have wanted to make a different book that's called different but the same.
Oh, so he could write another book called Different, but the Same?
There is a book called Different but the Same. I've read it.
Oh, there is another
Yeah.
book? Oh, that's interesting. All right. Well, if we wanted to write and organize all of our thoughts so that we could compare these two characters and write down things that were the same about them and things that were different about them, what could we use to organize our ideas? Shreya, what could we could use a Venn diagram. So that's what we are going to do. We are going to work in our cooperative groups, and we are going to use a Venn diagram. Joey, just leave that, please. So before we do that, though, we need to go to our world map, and we need to add some dots. Because now we have some characters that we need to put on our world map. So here's our map, places where our characters are from. And we already have, France, and we have Spain, we have China, we have Japan. So where should we add some dots for today? Shiddage, where should
America.
Yes, we need to add one for Elliot in America. And where else do we need to put one? Rita.
India.
Yep, we need to put a dot now for India.
Wow, it's really spreading apart.
There we are. Wow, look at all those different places we have read books about characters. All right, excellent. All right, now, before we break up into our cooperative groups, let's do a quick review. What do cooperative groups look like? Shrihan, what do they look like?
Taking turns.
They look like taking turns. Shidage.
Everyone gets to share their opinion.
Everyone gets to share their opinion. What else? Abu Bakr.
Put ups.
Only do put-ups, never do a put down. Excellent. You say, wow, I like that idea. Excellent. What else? George.
Sitting close to one another.
Yeah, sit close to one another so that you can work together. What else, Nathan?
Keep your secrets to yourself.
Well, keep your ideas close to yourself. Don't be shouting out your ideas.
Yes.
Perfect. Tanvi.
Everyone takes turns.
Right. Everyone has to take turns. One person doesn't get to do all the work. What else? Shreya?
You have to take turns and agree with everyone's turn.
Yeah, you have to agree with it. Before you write it down, you have to talk about it and agree. Where do the answers need to come from? Where do they need to come from, Javan?
The book.
They need to come from the book. What are you going to look for? Shreya?
Evidence.
Evidence in the text or the book. You have to find the evidence in the text. They have to come from the book. Ishal.
Sitting in a circle.
Yes, it should be sitting. Well, some of you are going to be at the desks. Only group 6 is going to be on the floor. All right, what should it sound like? Anya.
Level 1.
Level 1 or a 2 voice, correct. What else? Javan?
Only doing put-ups.
Only doing put-ups, good. And one more thing. Anvita.
Talking it out.
Talking it out. Before you start writing, you talk it out. All right, back to your seats, please, and let's get ready.
Never mind.
Oh.
Yeah, that's group 6.
All right, group 6, you need to get out your hard surfaces. Just group 6. Take one past the rest.
I can't touch it.
Thank you, table 5. You are sitting there so patiently. I appreciate it. Take one past the rest. Please put your name. Put your name on your Venn diagram. And eyes up here. Alrighty. Here's our Venn diagram. Whose name do we need to put at the top of the one side? What's our one character's name? Morwana? Elliot. So we are going to write Elliot at the top of one. And what is our other character's name? Shreya. Kailash. Okay, so one side is attributes about Elliot. The other side will be attributes about Kailash. And what will you put in the middle? Nathan.
Things that are both.
Things that are the same about both. So we can get started. I'll start you out for just a few. Where does Elliot live? Lucy.
In the United States.
USA. Where does Kailash live? Shreya.
India.
India. Those are things that are different about them. So they would go on their own separate sides. But something that is the same about them, they both have a family. So remember how we learned to put family in the middle. But I'm going to draw an arrow. How many were in Elliot's family? How many? Javon? 4. How many were in Kailash's family? Adi?
23.
23. I could find that evidence right in the book, in the text. All right, do you understand what you are going to do?
Yeah.
All right, group 6, you're going to come sit up on the floor. Come bring your hard surface, your pencils. Here's a book for you. It's a book. All right, start working on your Venn diagram. Here, I'm just going to take one book for each. All right. Eyes on me, please. Your job. Eyes on me, Rita. Your job is to go through. Find things that are the same. Find things that are different. You are to record them on your Venn diagram. You have about 10 minutes. That they have. Well, maybe you could, well, you could list some of them. Like for pets, he had, no, you don't have to count them. It's not important how many, but maybe that they're different. Like he has cows and goats and sheep for pets. Right? And
I counted, I think dog.
He has fish and the dog. Do you think it's important how many or what different or what they are? Actually, probably both things are important, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you could write the number and that they had chickens and goats and sheep and
Yeah.
yeah. So those are both two things that are important.
I would write the number first right there, and then maybe
Perfect, and list some.
some of them.
Sure, that's perfect.
Yeah. He has.
All right, what'd you guys come up with?
Staying in a village.
Oh yeah, city in a village. And here you could put where they live. You don't even have to put anything there if you don't want to. All right, perfect. What else? That's important.
Traffic, and in Chicago there's traffic and
But what kind of traffic?
less cars. So let's put traffic in the middle. Yeah.
Could do that on this line.
Traffic.
Put your paper down. Oops, sorry. So what's different about the traffic?
Get animals and cars.
Oh, exactly. That's perfect. And where's Elliot saw a lot of traffic that was cars, and Kailash sees animals in his traffic. That's exactly right.
What's the How do you spell Hindu? H-I-N-I. I did it like that. Okay. We have a bus. What do you want to do next? Oh yeah. Bus. Rickshaw. Bus rickshaw. School bus rickshaw. Let's go straight for him. Wait. Are you finished? School and bus stop. No. School bus rickshaw. Rickshaw. Ride to school. Do you want to put ride to school here? Ride. Hey, we haven't finished yet. Put ride to school. Ride to school. Ride to school. Ride to school. Okay, so school bus in the middle. No, ride to school. How they ride to school. And the real way, they just put it. Okay, what does it say? No. This is how you spell temperature. Do you know how to spell school? Yeah. Wait, they both have traffic. C-H-O-O-L-S. How do you spell school? S-C-H-O-O-L. Guys, S-C-H-O-O-L. Bus. Rickshaw. Rickshaw? Rickshaw on the bus. The alphabet. The other one is now we know the alphabet. What is it? How do you spell it? R-I-K.
Five more minutes.
R-I-K.
Are you trying to spell? Well, where could you find that book, that word? That's why you go find the evidence in the text. There it is. Perfect.
So we have hello.
Okay, what's this say? And, okay, perfect. Okay, good.
Temperature, traffic. No.
Traffic, cars, and animals. Good. What else?
Pets, temperature, trees, family.
Okay.
Yes,
All right. Go back into the text. Find
I got something. Live.
well, maybe if you flip through the pages, you might find some more evidence. Oh, what's this?
Yeah, but I'm waiting for them to finish up, so
Okay.
they want me to stop.
Okay. Perfect.
I'm not writing anything.
Okay, good. Traffic, animals. What are you going to put on this side? Cows. Yep, perfect. Okay.
I've done yoga.
All right. Now what?
Click on the next one. How about this handshake?
So what would you call that? What they're doing?
Hello.
What do you call it when you meet somebody and you say hello? That's a, what word could you use?
Hi.
Saying
This is how you spell
greeting. Yeah, it's a greeting. So two different kinds of greetings. Right, greeting. And one's a handshake, and one is namaste. And you can get that word right there from the text.
Could we just write like hello?
No, because that's how they say hello is with a
Handshake.
That's what's more important. Okay, great job. All right, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Just do bird.
2-minute warning.
Yoga and yoga. It's like yoga. Yoga. Yeah.
Okay, what do you call that?
Hi.
Well, what would be another word you could say for saying hi?
Hello.
Saying a you can say saying hi. That's fine.
I'm saying hello.
Or hello.
Can we write hello in the middle?
Okay, so how does Elliot say hello with his friends?
Hand clap. Handshake.
Handshake. Good. Handshake.
Cake. This one is shaking.
What is this?
Oh, I might have messed up with the.
Okay, but how is this?
4 steps.
But he doesn't even do that.
Oh,
What does he do?
he says yes. Oh,
What does he do?
so I'm gonna write this. Yeah, say something.
He says namaste.
Yeah.
Ooh, bless you. All right, finish up the section that you are writing, and then we're going to come together.
How about birds?
Finish up your section.
So we're done.
Good. Finish up your section.
I wrote bird, Robin. There. Birds. Birds will probably be easy. How do you spell?
Alrighty, back to your seats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Different.
and 0. Thank you. Eyes on me, pencils down, books closed, and let's share some of your great ideas. Who has one they would like to share? Ishal.
Alphabet, Hindi, and English.
Oh, excellent. So you put alphabet in the middle. And then you put Hindi, or Hindu, and you put the English. Excellent. Who has something else? Tanvi.
It's a bus, but college,
A rickshaw.
and a school bus.
Excellent. The rickshaw and the school bus. All right, what else? Abu Bakr.
City,
What?
a city.
Ah, did they both live in a city?
Yeah. No, village.
Ah, so who lived in the city?
USA.
Yeah, Elliot lived in a city. And so what do you think Kailash lived in?
Village.
Village.
Were you going to say that?
All right, very good. Shiddich.
They both have pets,
Pat.
and one has 2 and one has 22.
Oh, wow, you counted them?
21.
And 22.
21. Oh.
Well, a lot, let's just say. And what did you say about those pets? What else was interesting about those pets? What else could you put?
The Indian people had Indian pets like goat and stuff, and the American people just had a dog and a fish.
Yeah, they had goats and cows, and here it was just fish, dog. So the animals were quite different, weren't they?
Yeah.
All right, that was interesting, I thought. Joey.
Saying hi, handshake, and namaste.
So saying hi, we had a handshake. And here we had namaste. All right, what else? Adi.
Yoga.
What about yoga? Tell me about it.
The
Need a little more information.
people said yoga.
And what was yoga? His favorite?
Animal. Yoga's not an animal.
His favorite what? Lily.
Activity.
His favorite activity. So they both had a favorite activity. And yoga was Kailash's. And what was Elliot's favorite activity? Nathan.
Art.
Art. All right, anything else? Anya.
Traffic, cars, and animals.
Yeah, they both had a lot of traffic. But this one had cars. Kailash had animals in his traffic. All right, that is a fantastic list. But I like the way that you used evidence from the text. You found all of your answers in the books. Could you use pictures as your text? Yes, pictures are included as text. You could find some of your information from the pictures as well. Now, I do have a question for you as we are finishing up. Why do you think the author wrote this book? Why do you think the author wrote this book? Marwana, why do you think the author wrote this book?
To show that having best friends in another part of the world is okay.
Ah, very nicely done. To show that having friends in other parts of the world is okay. I like it. Why else, Tanvi?
That everybody's different.
that everybody is different. And could you add to that, Jordan?
Maybe that Kelly Shaw might have had a maybe the author might have been maybe the author might have had a best friend that was exactly like this.
Maybe Kailash. Maybe the author knew somebody like Kailash.
Maybe he was Kailash's friend named Elliot.
Maybe. Anything else, Lucy?
Everybody's special.
Everybody is special, right? I like that. The author wanted to let people know that everybody's special. Ishal?
Everybody's different. Everybody has something different, and everybody has something alike.
Thank you. I loved what she said. George, did you hear what she said? Could you repeat it? She said something really good. Who could repeat what Ishal said? Millen.
Everybody's different, but everybody's alike.
Everybody's different in some ways, but we're all alike in a lot of ways too. Exactly. So even though they have a lot of things that are different about them, they're still alike in a lot of ways. So same, but different. Different, but the same. And I think that's why maybe the author changed it at the end to show us that even though they're different, there's a lot of things that are the same. Now I have one last question. Do you think this helped you by reading this book? Do you think this helped you think more about being friends with other people?
Yeah.
Do you think you could be friends with lots of different kinds of people?
Yeah.
I hope so. And do you think that you could be friends with somebody who lived far away?
Yeah.
Of course. I love that, Lucy, that you said of course. And do you think you could find something that's the same about them?
Yes.
Of course. Thank you. All right. Good job.